Hey, dog. Yeah, I'm wearing a cowboy hat now. I'm gonna wear it for the whole video as well. If you haven't seen me before, I don't usually do this. This is a treat for you guys. Today I'm gonna be talking about influencer baby names. And what I mean by that is influencers who are pregnant, their menstrual cycle has fell off, and they are now with child. Their breasts become engorged. I won't carry on. You get what pregnant means. An influencer gets pregnant and they then have the choice to name their child, or they leave it blank and their child just doesn't get a name and it rots away, becomes one with the earth again. But I've seen a couple of videos lately from influencers discussing baby names, and they are just insane. They're not normal names like Tom or Jess or Prawn. It's my brother's name. He's a very shellfish guy, actually. Classic. Yeah, they're very out there. And I can't help but think these people would probably choose more standard names if they weren't famous. I think being famous gives you a sense of belief that you can do what you want more. And so instead of calling your son Jeff, you'll call it the Abominable Pollinator Smith and get away with it. And people lap that shit up. And it's not just influencers, even celebrities come out with the craziest name for their children. I mean, Elon Musk's son is just called like XE or something like that. I don't know if I pronounce that right. It just feels like the biggest way to say I'm rich and famous, giving your kid a name that no one else has. That's the richest thing you can do. That's the most famous thing you can do. Just give your kid a name no one else on the planet has. For instance, Nick Cannon, big celebrity. I only recently found out what his kids' names are, and I'm gonna read some of these off. I mean, it doesn't help that his surname is Cannon, so all of his kids sound like weapons, but they are so good. And before I get into this, I'm not judging anyone for giving their kids these names. To be different is to be good, but I can giggle about it. Because I don't mind if people giggle if I call my kid Squid. If people giggle about that, fine, good. Starting off strong, we've got Moroccan Cannon. This one's kind of baffling to me because that's just a nationality. I guess my name's ItalianBach. And Monroe Cannon, that one's kind of tame, I think. Just like Marilyn Monroe. But then you've got Golden Sagan Cannon. This one sounds like a fucking massive cannon that's just... it just costs so much fucking money. It's just the perfect cannon. Everyone wants that cannon. But it's actually just a small boy. Then you've got Powerful Queen Cannon. That's fucking insane. Powerful Queen Cannon. I don't think I can comprehend it. Powerful Queen Cannon. So her name is Powerful. Her middle name is Queen. And she happens to be a cannon. Even just introducing yourself to her in future puts yourself lower than her. That's why it's such a rich thing to do. Imagine you've got to introduce yourself to Powerful Queen Cannon. Oh, hello, Powerful Queen. My name... Oh, hello, Powerful Queen. My name is ItalianBach. You can't not bow, especially when they're a cannon as well. There's a big threat. Hello, Powerful Queen. My name is... You can't do it without making yourself a mere peasant, a mere mortal. It doesn't stop there. Next up, we've got Zion Mixolydian. I think I've been fucking prescribed that at the doctors, to be honest. I think that is actually plagiarized by a prescription. That sounds like a steroid. And Zillionaire Cannon. As if it wasn't rich enough, you call your kid Zillionaire. And it's not actually like Zillionaire as in like billionaire. His first name is Zillion. Then the second name is Heir, like as in heir to a throne. And then obviously followed by Cannon. That's what's crazy about these names. It's followed up by an absolute weapon. A weapon of mass destruction. So not only is this person called Powerful Queen, but also there's a fucking cannon. Your surname is Cannon. Then... God, sorry. I forgot about this one. Legendary Love Cannon. Oh, you want to see a Legendary Love Cannon? It's right here, baby. Oh, please cut that out of the video as soon as you can. Yeah. That one's crazy. Again, it's another one of those, like, if I am introducing myself to Legendary Love Cannon, I'm instantly pathetic. Oh, hello, Legendary. Oh, nice to meet you, Legendary. Oh, nice to meet you, Legend. It's just going to be Legend for short as well. They're just called a Legend. Oh, what's up, Legend Love? Well, you got that Legendary Love. What's up, Legendary Love? I don't know if I can say this one. Fine, I'll do it. Onyx Ice Cold Cannon. What the fuck? Onyx is a cool name. Because also I grew up playing Pokemon, and Onyx was always a Pokemon I wanted to catch. Ice, you could probably get away with that. Can you? Or am I being too lenient? Come on, his name's Onyx Ice Cold Cannon. Why is Cold just thrown in there? The wife's surname. That makes more sense. What the fuck? And now they're double barreling surnames, knowing full well one of the surnames is Cannon, which has a barrel already. So it's triple barrel. How many barrels? You're greedy for barrels. Arr, I'm not happy about it. Arr. The point of that joke is that, anyway. Next up, we've got Rice Messiah Cannon. I think that was a character in Dune. Just the Messiah of Rice. It sounds like the King of Rice. I just picture this. Rice Messiah Cannon cannot physically grow up without having a throne of rice. Just to be sat on a throne of rice. Light to be coming out of their holes and shit. Their pores. Come on. When you're called Rice Messiah, you're the Messiah of all rice grains. Then we've got beautiful Zeppelin Cannon. Now it's getting difficult because how do you introduce yourself to this person without pissing off your partner? Oh, hello, beautiful. Oh, nice to meet you, beautiful. Or if you want to call them beautiful, you physically can't. Oh, what's up, beautiful, beautiful? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Let's hope they're ugly. Fucking hell. How many teats does Nick Cannon have? How can you breastfeed all these things? Next up, we've got Halo Marie Cannon. Oh, I think that one's kind of I think that's kind of normal. It's saying something when Halo Marie Cannon is one of the more standard names. And that's it. Thank God, because his teats are going to be sore. I think that's how it works anyway. So you see what I'm saying when, I mean, rich and famous people are naming their kids whatever the fuck they want. I think they've just figured out thesauruses exist and they had a fun time naming their kids. It's actually a chore to name your child when you're, because how do you follow up Rice Messiah Cannon, for instance? How do you follow Powerful Queen Cannon up? And also, once you go that far, there's no rules to what you call them. Call it Uterus Michael Jackson Cannon, and no one's going to bat an eyelid. It just fits right in. And the UK has their very own version of Nick Cannon. We've got Jamie Oliver, who put a sugar tax on all things. So Coke became more expensive. School meals became boring. So already he was public enemy #1. And then I found out about his kids' names. Poppy, Honey, Rosie. Just hear me out on this. Every single one of those names can be used for vagina, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Next up, we got Daisy Boo Pamela. That was just cruel, because when she's old enough to read her middle name, she's going to be fucking terrified. Yes, that's a good joke. Also, what happens when the teacher's reading out the register and she gets the Daisy's name? Okay, Daisy, Boo, Pamela, are you here? As soon as she says Boo, the whole fucking class shits their pants. They're scared beyond belief. I mean, maybe it's on trend during Halloween, but other than Halloween, I don't think that name works. Next up, we got Petal Blossom Rainbow. Again, triple whammy of vagina names. Not really. I don't think you can call vagina rainbow, but you can go for petal and blossom, I think. Anything like flower related works. Why am I talking about this right now? I don't know. Next up, my personal favorite, Buddy Bear Maurice. Sounds like an invisible friend, to be honest. Hey, what's up, Buddy Bear Maurice? So that's literally a name a kid would come up with as an imaginary friend. Buddy Bear Maurice. And the final one, River Rocket Blue Dallas. I wish I was making that up, but I'm not. River Rocket Blue Dallas. I mean, all the other names just had 3 in them. This one has 4. You could have just done 3. And so actually, all of these names end in Oliver as well. So you can't have such crazy names and then it's just Oliver at the end. River Rocket Blue Dallas Oliver. Buddy Bear Maurice Oliver. Petal Blossom Rainbow Oliver. It just sounds like you're describing your friend Oliver. Oh, what? Petal Blossom Rainbow Oliver? Yeah, he's really cool. You're coming up with really weird descriptive words for him. Oh, what? Daisy Boo Pamela Oliver? What do you think of Oliver? Oh, what? Poppy, Honey, Rosie Oliver? He's lovely. I just think Jamie Oliver forgot that his kids would eventually become adults one day, because these names are cute for a child, a baby, but as soon as they're an adult, it just doesn't work. You can't shake hands with River Rocket Blue Dallas Oliver, can you? Can he wear a suit legally? I don't know. It's just a bit awkward. And those are just examples from 2 celebrities. There's definitely more out there that I don't know about who've named their kids Puss and Quim or something. Oh God. I love words for vagina. I've never done that voice before in my life. What's this thing bringing me? What's this idea bringing out of me? Huh? Crazy. But this whole topic stemmed from me seeing Nara Smith's video. And I made spoof versions of this because it was so funny. And this video alone that I'm about to show you got 45 million views. 45 million of Nara Smith just sharing baby names she loved but didn't use for her babies. So she might still use them. Let's have a listen, shall we?
Baby names I loved but I didn't use this time around. For reference, our kids have pretty unique names. Our daughter's name is Rumble Honey Smith. Our son's name is Slim Easy Smith. And then we just had
Rumble Honey Smith and Slim Easy Smith. The thing is, I kind of like Rumble Honey because it sounds so good. It comes out my mouth so good. Rumble Honey Smith, Rumble Honey. I mean, the fact the surname Smith doesn't help the situation because you've got such a... I don't know if they're trying to make up for the fact of they've got like a basic surname. And that's not an insult, okay? I know people with Smith as a surname. People quite close to me, okay? So Rumble Honey completely distracts away from the fact Smith follows that. And Slim Easy, I'm not a fan of Slim Easy. Sounds like a meat stick or something. Because don't Americans eat Slim Jims or something? So now I just think of Slim is just a stick of meat. That's what I think. I've got a simple brain. I can't help that. And Rumble Honey? Over here, we got a thing called runny honey. Any honey that you can squeeze out is called runny honey in the UK. And so that just sounds like Rumble Honey. So I'll be offended if you don't put your baby on... If your baby doesn't end up on the shelf of a supermarket, didn't fulfill its legacy. Both your babies don't end up on the shelf of supermarkets, they do not fulfill their legacy.
Little Whimsy Lou Smith.
Whimsy Lou Smith as well. I mean, I'm just as whimsical as the next guy. But to be named Whimsy, I don't know if Whimsy Lou has to be together or you could just say Whimsy. Also, Lou is a word for toilet in the UK. Just saying. So Whimsy Lou. Well, Whimsy Lou is probably something that's over here. When you got a Whimsy Lou in your house, people are saying, "Damn, that's whiffy." It's very close to Whiffy Lou, okay? But I do want to say I actually do kind of like it. I like Whimsy Lou. It's cute. Rumble Honey is cute. I'm just not a fan of Slim Easy, okay?
These are some girls' names that I loved. We were almost gonna name her Tink, and then I loved the name Bow, as in B-O-W, as a second name.
Tink is good, but sounds like a word for vagina. I don't think you could get a 50-year-old Tink. It sounds racist. I feel racist saying it. I feel racist saying Tink. I want to stop saying it. I feel racist doing that. Oh my God. Where's my harmonica? I don't know. Is this it? No, probably not.
Lemon, Plum, and Clementine. Also really...
This is the thing, Plum and Clementine, they're cute names, but when you get to a certain age, I think you'd be annoyed that you're called Plum. Unless you become a professor, Professor Plum.
We liked Pippin, or Pip for short, Dottie, or Dot for short, and then...
Pippin and Dottie, they're actual names, they're fine. They're cute. Pippin and Dottie. Pip and Dot for short, yeah, they're great. That's fine. You could have done that, but you ended up on Rumble Honey instead. Which is really crazy to me. You had some, like, pretty standard, like, play it safe sort of names, and you ended up on Slim Easy?
And then for boys are a little bit trickier to name, in my opinion, but we had the name Halo on our list, Dusk, also Dew, Mercer.
Sorry, what? Okay, Halo. It's kind of cool. The thing is, these names also work a lot better in America, or LA specifically, because you can get away with crazy names out there. You can't get away with being called Halo in London. Your stuff will be stolen from you. Dusk and Dew? I don't think that's a name. I would have loved to have been called Dusk when I was 6. I would have killed to be called Dusk, because at the time it's cool. But then when you get older, it becomes hard to introduce yourself as Dusk. Unless you're saying, oh, I'm Dusky, you make it longer, or you can call me D. But Dew is unacceptable, I think.
And Flick. So yeah, those were some names that...
Flick. What's his middle name going to be? The Bean? If you know what I mean. Flick the Bean Smith. Anyway, I wouldn't say Flick for a man. Flick would work for a woman, though. You could get away with being Flick all the way up to 90 years old. And you were born with beans as well, so it makes sense. So that was her list of baby names. And people's reactions, they just couldn't believe it. I think they were more surprised by the names that she went with. Because the names that she suggested weren't that insane. There were some names on there and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's fine. But I guess she didn't elaborate into middle names. So it's not as crazy. She basically gave the first names like Tink. I've got to stop saying that. It feels so racist. But she probably would have followed up with middle names like Tiramisu or Cowpat. So they sound normal because she's not elaborated. I'd cry if my name was Tank. I think she said Tink. A girl named Tank, I think they would struggle. I think they would. They'd be fine if a war started again, but other than that, they'd struggle. Nara, please be for real. This is just what made me think, damn, influencers are rich. You gotta have money to be calling your kids this. Because you know, if they get bullied, who cares? I'll pay to kill the bully. And then, like, less than a week later, someone called Francesca posted a very similar video. Insane baby names that she is considering using or didn't use when she was naming her child. And that's when I realized they all do it. It's not just Nara that's unique. They're all unique and rich.
So I have been waiting to do the baby names I love but won't be using trend for like 2 years now. So I wanted to make a video and talk about baby names that I love. You guys can know my naming style, and maybe someone will give a suggestion, and that'll be our new like top favorite name. So we really love the name Heart.
I think heart could be cute if it's not spelt like the actual heart. As soon as I see the word heart, the heart is not a pretty looking thing. It's just a ball of flesh. I just picture this ball of flesh with tubes coming out of it. And so I don't think that's very cute. But when you spell it H-A-R-T, I think it's kind of nice. I also like Lovely. Love is cute though. I like Love though. I hadn't heard the name Love before watching you, but then I did, and it works. And with Joe Goldberg's voice.
Lovely. Names with Steph. She's one of my favorite baby namers because all of her names are really out of the box. She actually emailed me and recommended Lovely.
So she is so rich and famous that she has a baby namer that sends her emails for new names coming in. I could do that job. She just sent her a message saying Lovely. She's like, damn, I like that name. Oh, you're good. I could just send her a message saying, yogurt? Ever heard of yogurt much? Oh, that's really good. I really like that.
Always love the name Golden or Goldie, but it's a little bit too popular for me.
I like Goldie. I don't know about Golden. I don't think that Golden is a popular name. I've never met anyone called Golden. And if I did, I would punch them right in the face. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that.
Always really like the name Baby. I feel like a baby named Baby Blue would be so cute, but I don't think a baby growing up, like, I think Baby is cute for a baby, but I don't think it's cute for like an adult, so I feel like that's kind of off the list, but I still really love the name Baby.
So there is some thought going on. There's some thought process going on, because she has realized that kids do grow up. At least Francesca realizes that. Credit where credit is due. She's not calling her kid Baby Blue because he will maybe be the director of a board one day, and it will be a bit tough if you have to introduce yourself as Baby Blue.
We love, actually Arlo suggested this, but lyrics, like song lyrics, but we love the name Lyrics.
That's crazy lyrics. That's very rich. I keep saying that, but you gotta have a lot of money to have a kid called Lyrics.
Just as is, we love that name. Love week names, and I love month names. I love Sunday, I love Monday. I feel like they're maybe a little bit too popular.
I've never met a Monday in my life. I don't know what she means by popular. I think Sunday's cool. I think that could work all the way up to old age. I don't know, I kind of want to be called Sunday now. It's quite mysterious. It works with that aesthetic, it really does. But it works better for a cowboy. That's why I think everything just works better as a cowboy. Plus I'm thinking like a cowboy today, so. I do feel bad watching these videos and judging the names, but I like half of them. The other half are crazy, that's fine to think, I think.
I also really, really love November as a name. November, nickname Novi. Oh,
Novi is cool.
It's so good, I love it. And I love October, either as a first name or a middle name. I really love the name Rocket, nickname Rocky, but Courtney just named her baby Rocky.
Fuck Courtney! I think Rocket's cool as well.
We really like the name Stone, but I think it's a little bit too short. I kind of like a little bit longer names that can...
Have you thought of Stonehenge then? If you want to extend it a little bit, or Stone Tools, Stone Age, just some suggestions.
This one I don't know if I want to share, but I don't think we're going to use it. But I really like the name Afternoon. I don't know, a lot of people are going to be like, what are you, what?
What are you, what? It sounds nice. What's your name? Afternoon. I said, what's your name, you rude motherfucker?
Afternoon with the nickname After. Really like Prosper and Darling as names, like not together, but individually. Like Prosper is such a cute name, and then Darling is such a cute name, like Darling, Lovely, Baby. Like I love that kind of vibe.
I don't like those two.
You don't? Oh, me and Jesse have a little bit different naming styles. He really likes the name Orca, but I told him we're not naming our baby Orca. Like I love really, really, really unique names, but I also want the name to be like beautiful and like strong and pretty in its own right.
There's no way she's saying, oh, we are not having Orca, that's too far. You're trying to kill your kid Afternoon or Prosper. How is Orca not on the same page as those? She's deludical.
I really like the name Ethereal. I think that's so cute. You can call them Eddie. Baby name list is so long. This is going to be a really long video, but I really love the name Caspian. Really like Odyssey and Alchemy. I love Odyssey. You can call them Odie, Audie, Essie. There's so many nickname potentials. And then Alchemy, you can call them Emmy or Al. We love words. Words as names are like the best for me personally. Favorite names, I'm not going to say. because we actually might use them, but they're really good.
They're insanely good.
They're so good.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they're not good. And I might have just said one of the baby names by accident in that sentence. Lim, gushy pussy. Could be any of those names. So there you go. You get the gist. You get the gist of it. Celebrities, influencers, naming their kids, go crazy, go stupid, blah. And as much as I have an urge to give my kids some crazy name that just makes them sound cool, I don't know if I will, because fuck them, because I didn't get a cool name. Do you guys know what my name is? Puddle. And no, my name's not Puddle. My name is actually Isaac. I'm not mad. I'm not actually angry about my name. A lot of people don't like their names. I think Isaac is cool. I don't think that's fine. It works. It's not that common, but it's also not, I don't know. Don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. But hey, leave them to it. Let them do it. I think it's kind of cool. I think it would be cool to see like a shift from traditional names to less traditional names, more unique names. And the more people that do it, the more normal it becomes, and that's it. You got Prospers running around, Turquoise showing up at your house for dinner because your son Squiggle Diggle invited him over. Make sure you like the video, comment on the video. Why don't you give me some name suggestions in the comments? How about that? Subscribe, share this to your family group chat, and click the video on my face right now, partner. I wouldn't mind that one bit. Thank you. Bye now.